Hey everybody, it's Andrew back again with another video, and today we have another unboxing. Just arrived in our studio from China is the Teclast X98 2 Plus. It's the follow-up to last year's iPad Retina screen tablet that gained a lot of success and was pretty good. Let's see if the follow-up is any better. Let's find out what's inside the box. Got my knife. Let's find out what's inside this box. Now, this is a dual boot tablet. It runs Windows 10 and Android 5.1 Lollipop. Let's take a look. This is one of the big differences from the last iteration. This has a DC power charger. And speaking of which, let's take a look at the output. It is 5 volts, 2.5 amps. Pretty much standard fare now, as we've been seeing from these Chinese tablets lately. And here we have a micro USB to regular USB cable, okay, and you have an OTG cable right there from micro USB to USB. It doesn't have USB Type-C, a little bit of a disappointment, but here's the tablet itself. It feels a little bit different than last year's model, and the bezels seem a little bit bigger actually. I'm not sure why. Let's remove this. It's the X98, again, showing Windows 10, Android 5.1. It's got the Intel Cherry Trail Z8300, the one we've been seeing time and time again. That's the X5. It can go up to 1.84 gigahertz. It's a 9.7-inch, 2048 by 1536 resolution. Again, same as the iPad Air. It's a Retina screen. It has the 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigs of eMMC storage, and it has the Intel HD graphics. Again, standard fares. I believe it's the same as last year, except all the ports are now on the top of the device. And speaking of the ports, let's go over it real quick. It's got a micro SD card slot right there, a micro USB slot right there, a micro HDMI out, DC out, and your 3.5mm headphone jack, and here's your microphone. Now, on the side of the device is your power button and your volume rocker up and down. On the bottom of the device is nothing. 2 backfiring speakers, which looks pretty good so far, and some Teclast branding, the X98 Plus 2 right there, and it says Teclast up there. And the front of the device has a pre-applied screen protector. Let's turn it on. Let's see if it has any juice real quick. Now, as it's booting up, I did boot into Android first. I want to take a look to see at the Android 5.1 and see the... and as of late, Teclast has been really toning down its layer of Android skin, and it's been a lot better, less bloatware as of late of the Teclast tablets I've been seeing. So let's choose English. Let's... and as you can see here, it's running Android 5.1.1. That's Lollipop. And let's make sure the Google Play Store is installed. And it is. I believe it is. I hope it is. Let's go to the apps. And yes, Google Play Store is installed. Looking good. Let's talk about how much available of the 64 gigabytes of eMMC storage. Let's find out how much is available to the user. You're looking at about 16 gigabytes with about 14 and change free to the user. And as you can see here, it has a resolution of 2048 by 1536. That's a iPad Retina display. It's a 9.7-inch screen. Let's take a look at the eMMC storage. Let's go to Device Manager. And the disk drive they're using is a pretty good one. It's the Hynix HCG8E. Obviously, we've seen this one before. Decent performance out of that. Let's take a look at some of the other specs. Let's go to the system settings. And let's take a look at it is Windows 10 Home. We've seen that before. And it's running the Intel Atom X5 Cherry Trail 8300 variant, running at 1.44 gigahertz. We've seen that before. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it has touch support with 10 touch points. So pretty good. Everything we've normally seen on these before. Again, nice form factor. The bezels are a little bit thick, but I think it's okay. Good price on this. I'll put the link below. You can get this at banggood.com, and it comes pretty quickly from China. They do a good job of getting it here. So stay tuned. We will have a full review of the Teclast X98 2 Plus coming very soon after we put it through its full paces and do our full testing as we normally do here at AMD Tech. We'll test the screen, we'll test the sound, we'll test performance, battery life, and everything else that this iPad competitor has to offer. It's so far looking pretty good, so let's find out if it is indeed a buy or don't buy. Also coming very soon is the full review of the Huawei MateBook. It's the 2-in-1 Surface Pro 4 competitor that really has been very impressive so far. I really do like it. And I'm also going to compare it to, in a showdown, between that and the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S. They're very similar competitor with a lot of the same features, but there are some differences between the two. Stay tuned to find out which one is the buy or the don't buy when you compare them head to head. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to review, and I will try to make that happen. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. See ya.